Right, been pretty solid play. Really proud of the team, the seniors, the captains. We voted this week, and we kind of rotate game captains. Got a bunch of leaders, but Kofi and Greg Heaven and Ted Bowles were selected captains. So happy for those guys. It's their senior deal. We made a big deal this week, not about senior week and last week and not being a bowl team. We just talked about, as we always say, we want to get one day better, so this should be our best week. So our whole emphasis this week was, to have our best preparation and best meetings and try to go out today and not play perfect, but play our best. And there's a lot of good ball, a little bit of ugliness here and there, but for the most part, it was a good win. Have to get the bucket for the seniors and for the team. And, sitting here, finish at 5. A little bit of improvement, a lot of work to do. Again, I think a strong foundation really has been set by these guys. And as we keep building, I think we'll look back to some things that the Bolzers and Evans and Ewalds and Hughes and Deweese Wilson, those guys have given to us. They've committed a lot of time and effort to me, our staff, to this school, and I think they'll walk out there they need to walk out with their heads real high. I think they know we've got to keep building and cash in on the foundation they've laid. I think we've got a strong foundation, and if we're fortunate enough to do what I think we're capable of and keep moving and have success, I'm going to reflect back to those guys and keep those guys a big part of what we do, because it's a good crowd of seniors for us this year.
Kevin, when you went with Trey and obviously his performance, can you talk about that?
Well, again, I think all those guys are capable of playing well. Really thought today we needed to run it. Really thought we needed to take advantage of him in space. I really think, and if you ask him, I bet you tomorrow he's going to have a hard time moving around. Because I think if you go back and look, a year ago, coming off this injury, he got down 163 pounds last year. And he goes through all last season getting healthy. I don't know if he had a chance to develop. The same with Sudfeld, those guys, they've been in competition. We got to develop that position, because all those guys can play really good. And this year we've played pretty good at that spot, and sometimes not good at all. And sometimes the surrounding components doesn't make our quarterback look good. But thought we needed to run it a little bit today. I just thought it'd be one of the keys to us having a chance is trying to play as good a run defense as we could, and to try to have a good running game and have a little bit more designed quarterback run. Over the long haul, I don't think his body can hold up right now. If we play that kind of game every week, I don't think he lasts so long. So as we start into his off season, we'll be talking about natural health, of how to start really getting better and getting your body right to be a complete player. We're going to keep bringing Nate and Cam along and see how those things play out. But happy for Trey and not surprised.
Was Tevin not being available part of that too, a little bit?
A little bit, because again, there's thought Steven and D'Angelo are capable, but thought we needed to get a little bit of him with the run game. Again, we had Tevin dressed, and he went through yesterday trying to go, and actually he's pretty good. He's probably a couple days away, but really just couldn't cut. We weren't going to put, he needed a quote food. You get greedy, and if we were greedy and trying to get him some stats, he probably could have played today and got a stat. But we really would have been jeopardizing his health and long-term deal. So, and he worked really hard to get back, because I know he wanted to play and play with his teammates. I think he wanted to play with his teammates more than worry about some stat. But it was really nice to see Steven and D'Angelo really step up to that.
Did he have a chance of playing today, and did you guys just put him in uniform or did you put him in uniform just for purpose?
We practiced Thursday in uniform, and I think we kind of decided, I think yesterday the walkthrough he couldn't go. But he wanted to dress, and he's capable of moving around and doing things. It's just not full coat to make some of those hard dynamic cuts that you got to make to last.
Coach, can you just talk about